The BYU Family History Library is part of the Harold B. Lee Library at Brigham Young University. Researchers here have access to the substantial materials of one of the largest family history centers together with the resources of a top-tier academic library. BYU is a large private religious institution with more than 33,500 students from 105 countries. The library is the heart of campus, with more than 10,000 visitors per day in a normal year. Even during the pandemic, the library is the most popular place on campus. The library's collections include more than 6 million physical items. These include books, periodicals, historic newspapers, microforms, maps and gazetteers, and much more. The usefulness of the collection extends well beyond the genealogically specific materials. Beyond the regular collections, the library is home to the L. Tom Perry Special Collections, with rare books and archival manuscripts, including such things as diaries, letters, personal papers, and more, with a focus on the history of the Latter-day Saints and the Western United States. Besides the physical collections, the library provides access to thousands of databases, including genealogy subscription databases, as well as historical and other academic databases. Dedicated in 1962, the library was originally known as the Clark Library. It included a small family history research area within the history section on the fourth level. In 1973, BYU's Clark Library was renamed to the Harold B. Lee Library. Construction of a new addition doubled the size of the building, allowing for expansion of the Family History Center, then called the Utah Valley Branch Genealogical Library. In the year 2000, the Family History Center moved from its small space on level 4 into a new and much larger home on level 2 of the new 235,000 square foot addition to the Harold B. Lee Library. The new space allowed for many more computers, as well as room for the genealogy collections and services to grow. The Harold B. Lee Library, along with BYU as a whole, has long been a partner of Family Search and its main family history library. As part of a library consortium, they have had many opportunities to collaborate, from the earliest days of microfilm lending to digitization and other projects. The BYU Library was the first Family Search book scanning partner, initially performing the scanning of books from the Family History Library in Salt Lake, until Family Search developed its own book scanning operations. The BYU Library continues to contribute to the Family Search Digital Library by sharing relevant items that it scans in partnership with the Internet Archive. Through the years, the BYU Family History Library has operated under the direction of a series of faculty librarians, aided by a full-time reference supervisor and student reference assistants. But the lion's share of family history help provided to library patrons comes from a dedicated group of local community volunteers. Without the selfless contributions of these service missionaries, the library would not be able to function. Even a global pandemic can't stop these dedicated men and women from helping people with their family history. BYU students live by the motto, "Enter to learn, go forth to serve." BYU aims to facilitate lifelong learning by providing education that is not only intellectually enlarging, but also spiritually strengthening and character building. Family history can be a big part of that. The staff and volunteers of the BYU Family History Library are continually seeking ways to help students experience the joy of family history and take advantage of the resources the library has to offer. A sign at the entrance to BYU proclaims, "The world is our campus." That means students seek learning beyond the campus in the world at large. It also means that BYU's educational impact extends to the broader community. Providing free global access to family history materials in partnership with the Family Search Digital Library is one means of facilitating this vision. Another is by providing help and educational resources to the community at large. While the current pandemic prevents the BYU Family History Library from opening its doors to the general public as it normally would, it has continued to provide family history educational resources online, including the BYU Family History Library webinar series. One thing the adversity of the pandemic has shown is that the need and the potential for outreach is greater than previously thought. Therefore, the library is expanding its online instruction and offering new means of virtual reference help. We hope that you will visit us sometime, whether you have the opportunity to do so in person or by accessing our online resources and virtual instruction and reference.